fun shooting at him. Robbing niggas. And that shit started happening to me, that shit wasn't fun no more.
Before 21 Savage would drop his tracks Air It Out, Skirt Skirt, Red Rag, Blue Rag, 1 Foot, Whoa, and Red Ops, which would clock in almost 20 million views.
I'm on that slaughter gang shit, murder gang shit, slaughter gang shit, murder gang shit, I'm on this.
Before the Slaughter King would opt for a death before dishonor tattoo on his forehead and a dagger between his eyes.
What does the cross on your forehead signify?
It's a knife.
Oh, it's a knife.
It's a dagger.
Before mixtapes Free Goo Up, The Slaughter Tape, Slaughter King, and Savage Mode would blow his fans away.
Pull up in the trenches, pull up in the trenches. I was selling dough and I was 14.
Before 21 Savage would develop a taste for Percocets after he got out of the hospital and would post pictures on Instagram of his favorite drink in a styrofoam cup. Before 21 Savage would collaborate with his idols Gucci Mane, Young Thug, Metro Boomin, T.I., Playboy Cardi, amongst many other artists. 21 Savage grew up on the mean streets of East Atlanta and witnessed his father dealing crack as far back as he can remember. At 14, he got his hands on drugs and began selling them himself. In fact, he also got his hand on a gun and brought it to school with him when he was in the 7th grade. Why'd he do that? Well, he wanted to teach some kid who was talking about him not to be talking shit. This incident eventually got him kicked out of every middle school in the county, so this gave him more time to work on his street hustle. Through his teens, he would build a tight-knit gang known as 21, and they would also hook up with the Bloods. He was dealing out of his mom's home and fathered 2 kids. Then on his 21st birthday, him and his best friend Johnny got shot. 21 Savage took 6 bullets, including 1 in his head and 1 in his neck, but managed to make it out alive. Sadly, his best friend, well, he wasn't so lucky. It was then he decided he would need to find a new career and begin taking rapping seriously. Within a year and a half, he would blow up online and make it onto the XXL freshman list.
It ain't really like too many ways to make it out besides rap and basketball.
What's going on, guys? My name's Michael McCrudden, documenting the life and career of 21 Savage, here for you on Before They're Famous. Now, you guys blew up in the comment section with thousands and thousands requests for this video, and you even took to my Facebook and my Twitter and my Instagram to make sure I got it done. I want to give a special shout out to SeatGeek for sponsoring this video, and let us know, as always, in the comments down below, who you want me to document next. 21 Savage was born Shea Joseph on October 22nd, 1992 in Decatur, a rough and tough neighborhood outside of Atlanta, Georgia. He has one younger brother named Taman who was killed in 2014, and in his interview with DJ Vlad, he spoke of an older mystery brother as well.
Yeah, I got one guest verse from my big brother, but I can't tell you who he is, but my big brother bless him.
His mother, it seems, was the rock of stability in his life. His father, a dealer who got involved in selling crack. His uncle was killed in front of their home when he was only 11. The man got shot in the head twice. 21 Savage has said it many a time that Atlanta is a savage town. People are getting shot up, even moms are dying.
My granddaddy just died last month. My grandma died last year.
I go into more detail about his family tree and friends, but the dude's lost a shit ton of people.
Man, my little brother Tay, man, Johnny, Larry, Nika, TJ, Nino, V, Renzo, Jin, Lope. Man, I done lost like too many people.
Shea grew up listening to his idols Gucci Mane, Lotto Savage, Freaky DSMG, and his favorites include Me, My Mama, and Them Roaches, Live from the Carter, Gucci Mane's East Atlanta 6, and his favorite of all is Gucci's Sun Valley.
A nigga got killed last night, what happened? Fucking with them double-crossing bitches from the valley.
By the way, guys, I'm working on a Gucci Mane After Their Famous video. Hit that like button if that's something you want to see. He spent his whole life robbing and hustling on the streets, getting started as far back as he can remember. He got his own hands on weed and began turning a profit at the age of 14.
My whole life, really, you know what I'm saying? My daddy smoked dope, so he was a little goddamn J.
He had some beef in the 7th grade, and when he caught word that another dude was planning to jump him, well, he decided to bring a .25 pistol with him to school. The crew didn't need to jump him anymore. Instead, they just snitched on him, and Savage got expelled from school. His mom wasn't happy and told him it was only a 10-day suspension, so he eventually went back to school. But then he got into a fight with that same dude, and then the principals are like, "What the hell are you even doing here?"
I beat his ass. They come get me, so they take me back to the principal office. She like, you ain't even supposed to be here anyway. My mama really did just want me at home.
They want you out the house, wanted you back to school.
Yeah.
He went back to school in the 8th grade. He played football while on probation, but some messing around with some chicks on a school bus got him kicked out again. And this time he was kicked out of attending any school in the county.
I went to high school for like a semester, and they were trying to kick me out.
What they were trying to kick you out for?
Man, sleeping in class.
By now, he had already established for himself a pretty successful business selling weed out of his mama's house. Things were going pretty good. He was able to eventually buy his mom a car and then get her an apartment. I think he kept the house. His close boys all adopted the number of 21 as their gang name, and at 16 opted for 21 tattoos. Savage got his on the side of his face. At 19, his crew, including Johnny, Larry, Crusher, Rock, Lil B, CJ, and his little bro Taman, they got involved with the Bloods, but Savage states that he is cool with a lot of Crips as well. And he doesn't care much for the long-lasting rivalry or stories between the two gangs and refers to that as an old school mentality.
Niggas ain't just out here banging like, oh, he a Crip, we gonna kill him. It ain't really like that. It's really just on some niggas just repping what they rep.
Business must have been going well because he managed to father 2 kids that he states today are his motivation. He had done some dabbling with rap, having made one song with his older brother, and had got his hands on a Mac computer and a microphone. Then his brother Taman robbed a house and found a better computer and a better microphone, so Savage set those up in his bedroom.
And my little brother them had to hit for some better, like some fire, you know what I'm saying, a fire mic, fire computer, all that, the Mac computer, all that. So
the 21 crew adopted a dagger for their logo, and they discussed getting it tattooed between their thumb and their index finger like Tony Montana in Scarface.
And this? Oh, that's not it. That's for my sweetheart.
Sweetheart, my ass.
They all made plans to get it done, but his younger brother Taman, he rushed out and opted to have it tatted between his eyes. Yeah, tough kid. On Shay's 21st birthday, him and his best friend Johnny went to pick up, but the situation quickly unfolded into what he now believes was a hit. Bullets started flying and he took 6 before he was able to return fire. His friend Johnny didn't make it. Not only that, his friend's mother, she was also killed.
When my partner and his mama got killed together, that's that.
Shay, now a father, had a lot of thinking to do while he recovered in the hospital. They also hooked him up with Percocets, and those delicious painkillers, he hasn't been able to get off them just yet.
I want that purple stuff.
He decided that his best bet at a future of success and staying alive would be if he focused his energy into rapping. A few things had changed. For one, 21 Savage had adopted the moniker of Savage, which he came up with while setting up his Instagram account. Also, he was no longer taking shit from no one.
A nigga motherfucking look at me wrong, B. He's gonna die, B. You know what I'm saying?
It was then 21 Savage got to work. He had some money, which provided him with time, but he had no label, no marketing team, no promotion team. He just decided, I'm gonna work my ass off, and he would rap about the real street life that he had lived through. All of a sudden, tragedy struck again. His little brother Taman was killed on March 19, 2014. Savage hadn't yet gotten his dagger and opted to get it between his eyes as tribute to his brother. His dark trap anthems like Picky, the DJ Plug produced single, soon became a niche classic amongst Atlanta locals for its shaky and intoxicating energy. Soon his mixtape, The Slaughter Tape, was dropped in 2015, followed by Free Guwap and Slaughter King, and then he hooked up with Metro Boomin for Savage Mode.
Truck a wedding ring, I bought a necklace. Diamonds got the flu, try not to catch this.
21 Savage's endgame is to make millions so he can improve the lives of those he came up with, including their families, and make life in his rough and tough neighborhood better, well, for those he cares about. Probably not the ones that were shooting at him back in the day. Now, if you guys are looking to catch a future concert of 21 Savage and his crew, or any artist event, or even a sports show, I want to introduce you guys to SeatGeek. Would you look at that? It's beautiful. This is the web's largest event ticket search engine. What they do is search all the ticket prices on the web to get you the best seat and price combo possible. SeatGeek puts a 1 to 100 score on each ticket to let you know if you are getting a good deal or a bad one. Green is good, red is bad. Now, because I love each and every one of you, I'm getting you $20 back on your first purchase when you use the promo code FAMOUS. There is a link down below, and we all know you're going to be buying tickets for some event, so you might as well do it now. And if you can find a chick who's down to go to a 21 Savage concert, well, I'd put a ring on her finger right away. As for the rest of the story, well, you know the story because this is Before They're Famous. My name is Michael McCrudden, and we are working through all your requests on who to do next. The XXL class has been a pretty popular list, so you guys tell me who's next. You can also check out our Little Yachty and Little Uzi Vert videos, and let me know if you want to see an After They're Famous on Gucci Mane. I think that's everything for now. I'll see you guys in another video.